Hey, thanks for joining us here on our 16th installment of Buster's Glitch Ass Gaming Podcast. I'm Tony Flowers, and of course, I'm joined by Giga Chad, Oscar Warrior. What's up, bye?
Hello.
I don't know what the
Would you
hell
want me to do
happened
the
there.
face?
Oh, you could. I was trying to call you buddy, and I just called you bye.
I'm your bite. That's very Canadian of you.
Yeah, exactly. It sounded very Canadian.
But
Oh,
you got rid of the D sound in the middle. But
yeah. There's like BU apostrophe EH. Bye.
but I like that. We're gonna make that a thing.
Oh, yeah, boy. So, how are you, boy?
I
What's
am
going
good.
on?
Very busy week this week.
Yeah?
How are you?
Ah, I've been having kind of an off week, actually. I'd rather hear about yours at the moment. Tell me all
Okay.
about it.
Don't mind if I do. Where do I begin? Monday was pretty relaxing. I think me and Tanya were just getting stuff ready for her ceremony on Tuesday, the next day, the following day, Tuesday the 2nd, September 2nd, of 2025. Tanya became officially a U.S. citizen.
Welcome, welcome. I salute.
God bless. Yeah. It went by pretty quick actually. The room filled up very very quickly with all the participants, the candidates, the graduationers. Um
If you were to guess, how many other folks were becoming citizens that day?
I want to say each row was like 10 people, so maybe around like 40, 50 people
No shit. Wow.
that day. Yeah, it was quite the big event and it was cool to see because I saw a lot of parents and children becoming citizens at the same time. Something I didn't know that it is if the parent becomes a citizen, uh, if your child is a resident, they automatically become citizens as well.
Very
So I saw
nice.
a lot of that. Yeah, father and or mother and child.
That's very cool, man. Good to know.
Mhm.
Hopefully, plenty of people take advantage of that. Um,
Yeah, I
'Cause
didn't
yeah,
know
no,
that at all. That was really cool.
yeah, very, very nice to know, actually. Yeah,
Yeah, I was there. My in-laws were all there.
but
And
it sure
then
doesn't
after
work
this,
the other way around, huh?
if a kid,
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't legitimize the parents,
I don't
obviously.
think so. No,
No. Oh well, sorry to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
you're okay, but that is an important fact to know.
Yeah, it only
Yeah.
works one way. That's a one-way street.
I know if a kid is born here and they're born a US citizen and their parent is an illegal, I believe through sponsorship, their children can sponsor them and they can become like residents and
Yeah,
work their
I,
way up to permanent like citizenship.
I think there's something similar in Canada and possibly other countries that I'm just not familiar with. But I remember, um, since we grew up out there, we knew a lot of people, and I remember my mother telling me that like if any of them ever wanted to sponsor us, we could actually become a citizen. But yeah, it's
Mhm.
just some old ass memory. I don't even never really dug into it very much. But so
Yeah.
you said her folks were there, and
Yeah.
your folks are back in Chicago, yeah? So
See.
okay.
Yeah. If I wanted to bring them, I wouldn't be able to anyway. They only allow 5 people maximum.
Oh,
And
like
so
you included?
it's Tanya
Mm-hmm.
and then she can bring 5 guests, which would
Okay.
be me, her parents, and then her 2 brothers. So that's the 5
Gotcha.
total.
Gotcha.
But yeah, ceremony didn't last very long. I would say like 30 minutes tops,
Mm-hmm.
probably. And then we all just got out. We got the hell out of there. We went to a Chinese buffet. We got schmacked. And by that I mean we didn't get drunk, but we got like food drunk.
Oh hell yeah.
So like all of us ended up in a coma right after that.
Very nice. That's the way to do it, man. Was it any good? I haven't been to a good Chinese buffet in a long time, man.
They've
Anything that
actually
you would
been
recommend?
opening they've been opening a franchise or would it be a franchise or a chain of restaurants called Lin's Chinese Buffet?
Yeah, I think that would be the chain, and then each individual building would be its own franchise, I guess.
Yeah. So like, but the Lin's Chinese buffet, bro, they're really good. They're they're a newer chain, I guess, and
Mm.
they've recently opened that one by the Metro Center, and every time we go, it's really really good. The food is delicious. It's fresh.
Cool.
It's not dry at all. Delicious.
Hmm. Lens. All right, I'm gonna have to write that down because that actually sounds pretty good. Might actually do that
Yeah.
sometime soon.
It
Just
was
drag
like
the lady over there with me.
it's actually decently priced for like only 6 people. I only paid like I think 130.
For 6 people?
Yeah,
No shit.
which seems pretty fair to me,
Yeah.
honestly. It's all you
Yeah,
can
that's
eat.
not bad. That's not bad at all.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that
That
place
was
out.
yeah, dude. I highly recommend it. It's delicious. Good atmosphere.
Oh yeah. So then, what about the after party? Y'all just go home and crash
Oh
out?
no. Yeah, we crashed out, bro. We all went to bed. We parted our separate ways. They all fell asleep. We went back home and we just chilled for the rest of the day.
Well, that's really cool, man. Congratulations to her. That's
Thanks.
awesome. That's really cool. And now she has her passport and everything, or is that still to come? So that you guys can go to Japan and everything and without issue.
We applied for that today. So we on Wednesday we actually went in to do our real ID for like
Mm-hmm.
domestic travel. Um, and it's so funny when they were taking our pictures, they always like shrink our heads in the little portraits. So I look like a Giga Chad in mine. Oops, I just punched my microphone again. I look like a Giga Chad in mine because it gave me like a really square face, like a really short square face. I have like a chiseled chin. And then for Tanya, since she has more of like an oval face, hers like when it shrunk, she's just like a ball, just a round head. So funny.
That's awesome. Yeah,
But yeah, we did that.
I need to update mine as well. My shit is old as dirt. Every time I show it to somebody, they're just like, "Jesus Christ, dude." I'm like, "Yeah, I got it when I first moved out here, man. What do you want?"
Dude, it's because in fucking Arizona, like those IDs last you like 60 years or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think this one expires until like 2050 something. Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
crazy.
Like
Mine
those,
didn't expire until like 2064.
I look like a fucking like pissed off terrorist in mine, and I had more. And I actually had my hair before I shaved it all off, so I don't even look like that anymore.
Uh, I believe it. I've seen
Jesus.
pictures of you when you in your younger days when you had
Yeah,
the full locks.
yeah. Poor decisions, I think, but I got rid of it all before it got too extreme. My hairline was just receding a little too much, and I was just like, I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
Kind of like mine. I got that widow's peak going.
No, yours looks actually pretty good. I think mine was getting a little too extreme for my liking, and I was just like, I'm gonna get rid of this before it pisses me off. So,
Hmm.
it took a couple of days, but I want to say like 4 or 5 days in, Chelsea was just like, you know what, that actually looks all right on you. You should keep that. Just don't shave your facial hair, or you'll look like a walking penis. So, if you're gonna have a
Yes,
bald head, you gotta have some facial hair.
exactly. You gotta have the trade-off. When you lose it up here, you gotta keep this.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to look like one of those alpha males or whatever, but I don't think I would look right with no hair on my head or face. I think I would look like a fucking idiot. So I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
this alone.
when it comes to it eventually for me, bro, that's gonna be my go-to. I'm just gonna keep this and
Or keep the fucking head too. Keep the head. Some folks really they appreciate that. They're like, yeah, hold on to it. Like George Carlin, he never let it go. He had
I'm trying to go for that like that samurai style where the middle part is bald and then I just have the sides like
oh
really
yeah.
long.
Well, when the day comes if the day comes where you know for a fact I'm gonna shave my head, I'm gonna start going bald or whatever, then maybe make that the first step. Just kind of just shave the crown and just come to
Yeah.
work one day, just like that.
Show it off really quick.
Yeah, you'll look like you aged at least 20 years just by doing
Oh
that.
man, be in my 30s. It'll look like I'm in my 60s.
Yeah, dude, it'll be so funny. You gotta do that. You gotta do it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Who were you talking about earlier before I rudely interrupted you?
Who was I?
George somebody?
Oh, George Carlin, like
Yeah.
one of the greatest stand-up comedians of all time. Please tell me you've heard of him. If not, you got a lot of catching up to do. The guy's brilliant.
I think
He's
so.
yeah, he's long since passed away at this point, but yeah, Carlin was one of the absolute greats. There's no debate
Oh,
about it. Excuse me, no debate about it. He was amazing all the way up to his final days. Yeah, he's totally worth watching. He's hilarious and very clever, very smart. Um, yeah, he used to piss Chelsea off with his like anti-religious shit, but
uh,
eventually she came around. She was just like, you know what, this guy makes a lot of sense. I'm like, yeah, he
he's all
does.
right.
He's a good dude.
Hell yeah,
um,
dude.
yeah, you should
I
check
could
out some Carlin.
I could rock this. I could
Yeah,
rock his look.
fuck yeah, dude.
He's got that like Vegeta style widow's peak.
You know what I think. I think the walking around like a penis thing came from him. I remember him saying that. You know, dudes don't look good with just bald heads unless you're black. He was saying you're just gonna look like a fucking walking penis.
Yeah.
I think he's right.
Essentially, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
gotta keep the
You
facial
gotta, if
hair.
you're gonna sacrifice the top, you gotta keep the chin, bro.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna just do like a mustache thing then. Maybe I'll get rid of the beard and just like have like one of those evil like vaudeville villain mustaches.
The ones that curl at the tip.
Yeah, curl them up. Yeah,
Oh,
use some
dude.
mustache wax.
Yeah, dude. Ah, you won't. You won't.
No balls.
You got no balls. This guy, he's talking like he's gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. I know he's not gonna do it. He's got no balls.
No, I'm a coward. I have no balls. No, I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll do it.
Ho, 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 ho. All right.
Keep
All right. You better do it.
you guys on your toes. Yeah,
We,
it's a 50-50 up in the air.
that's it, man. Dude. Um, this is our Sweet 16 episode.
It is.
We didn't even.
We're
So last week was our quinceanera.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're becoming women twice.
We're flowering.
We're flowering. We're budding.
Hell yeah, Tony's flowering,
Tony's
and
flowering.
Oscar's warrioring.
Ramos. Bro, it's
I
so funny that your name literally translates to just like twigs.
Yeah, like a bundle of sticks or something.
A
I think
bundle
our
of
buddy
sticks.
Gary would get a kick out of the fact that it literally translates to a bundle of sticks. I think he'd get a
Yes.
kick out of that.
Kiryu. Oh wait, no, I can't
Yeah.
disclose his full name. I'm not going to do that.
Just Gary quite contrary.
uh,
Dude, this week I kind of mentioned it at work, but it's been kind of still stuck in my head. Just so I'm going to tell the audience. I was thinking this week, what's the rarest gem known to humanity? Do you remember when I brought this up to you at work?
I do
Like
remember.
not on Earth, but on a galactic scale. What I was thinking was, what's the rarest gem in the universe? So I was saying to you at work, the most valuable gem must be one that either incorporates organic material or organic means to form, like pearls or jet
Pearl.
or amber. And you caught on right away. I was just like, yeah, it's got like something that has organic material, and you're like amber, and I'm like, yes, exactly, like that. Those might be super common on Earth, but so there's scarcity is only what we here make them. But I
Hmm.
looked it up, and the rarest gem on Earth is called Painite, I think is how you pronounce it, and I guess it's it's Painite. If you wanted to look it up, it's like really beautiful looking gems. It looks like blood red and shit.
Oh,
Um,
that's cool.
yeah, so it's apparently super fucking rare, due to some rare occurrence of I think it was zirconium and boron mixing. Apparently, they don't like each other very much, and
Wow.
but you could imagine that combination would probably be more likely in the galaxy or universe than something like amber or jet or a pearl that literally requires advanced life in order to even exist.
Hmm.
Which made me think that maybe there's another planet out there that requires an even rarer form of advanced life to produce an even rarer form of precious stone.
Hmm.
Just a fascinating thought. I thought.
Yeah, it's really pretty, bro. This looks really nice.
Isn't it
I like the
gorgeous?
black red. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, that's apparently the rarest gem on the planet.
Christ
Um,
almighty.
but I think, galactically speaking, amber and pearls and shit,
I
and
think
jet,
so.
and jet. That's where it's at. Because jet, I think, is literally it's wood. It's petrified wood, I think. So jet is that. Amber comes from, I think, tree sap that's been chilling for like millions of years,
Mhm.
and pearls come from oysters or whatever. So it's like
Yes.
those three in particular. I know there are other ones, but those require advanced life to even exist. So I'm just like,
Yeah. So
you
they
can't.
it makes sense that they would be the rarest things on a galactic scale.
Yeah, you're not gonna find those anywhere else. So I
Mhm.
don't know. Just a fascinating little thought, I think.
It
Um,
is fascinating to think about. I think I
mhm.
also mentioned it's not a gem, but it's interesting to think about that trees are also like extremely rare on a galactic scale.
Yeah, this is the
Like
only place
I
you can
think
find them.
that yeah, like wood specifically
Mm-hmm.
is very, very rare. And then I went like one further and saying that rubber is also very rare because rubber comes from trees. It's like a secretion from trees.
Right, right.
And so it's
I
like,
remember watching some videos of people just gathering the rubber out of the little buckets
little
that they have.
cups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's fascinating. And you posted a video talking about how rubber could potentially go extinct,
Yeah.
and
It's
that would
actually
fuck us.
it's so cool, bro. That Veritasium video is like one of their newer ones, but it's so fascinating.
I love shit like that. I actually have to give that a watch. But yeah,
I love watching stuff like that while going for a run.
yeah, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. I've been kind of doing that. That's where I posted that. I think it was only like 5 minutes, but I came across that on YouTube. The one about being bored, and you should like
Mhm.
give yourself time to be bored. Um, I came across that while I was taking a walk on my treadmill and looking for something to keep my mind occupied while I did it. And it was just like, nah, dude,
Mhm.
be bored. And I'm just like, all right. And I just like walked for an hour just in my head.
Mhm.
So,
I think
yeah.
it really helps with creativity, especially
Hmm.
like if you think about it, our generation, specifically mine, I think, because I didn't really grow up with much technology in mind. So I remember when I was really young, time was spent either playing video games, and if I didn't have those video games for whatever reason, I would spend time like drawing or like writing stuff
Hmm.
or playing with like little knickknacks and stuff and like actually just kind of like how do you say I was kind of working with the stuff around me.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
very I don't know how to put it into words.
But you find ways to occupy yourself, and a lot of times that creativity is born that way. You don't
Yeah.
see any kids outside just digging a fucking hole with a stick anymore.
Yeah. We
Another
sound
thing
like
that
old men,
literally,
but
I know that's another thing that literally George Carlin was talking about in one of his. He was like, you don't find kids outside just with a fucking stick digging a fucking hole. You don't see that anymore.
no, not at all.
Yeah,
Or like
and
getting into like trouble or.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy, dude. Yeah, gotta stay bored because yeah, it creates your creative side. It'll come out, and then you start thinking of that's what the video is basically talking about. Is like it you start to think about the higher meaning of life and
Hmm.
it just kind of opens your mind and it forces you to open your mind.
I think it also
And
forces you to find a purpose, something to like
yeah,
really put your
exactly.
focus towards, other than like the I wouldn't say meaningless distractions, but maybe like if you find yourself not being able to focus too easily on one thing,
Yeah,
um, it could help with that because that's really important. Is just being able to sit down and focus on one specific task.
right, right. Yeah, dude. Or trying to drown out shit because that was the that's the other thing I think. If when I'm at work, I don't know if it's related, but I don't know. There's a thought in my mind that's just like, it's kind of related. Give it throw your shot. It's like when they're playing music at work, I can't help but like absorb it. Like I'm sitting there singing along to this bullshit that I fucking can't stand. Like this week, um, that Backstreet Boys song, "As Long as You Love Me," it plays
Mhm.
every day at work, and it just randomly decided to get trapped in my fucking head this week. So I haven't been the most chipper of fellows. I need to train myself to tune that shit the fuck out, dude. I woke up with that song just playing over and over again in my head, and oh, dude, it was driving me fucking nuts. I started to like sing along to it like on the outside for a second. I got like 2 words
Mhm.
into it, and then I cut myself off. I'm like, no, fuck you, fuck you.
Dude, I hate when that happens because it's like you really don't like that song, so you don't want to like continue it.
Yeah, but
Like,
I know it so well because I've heard it ad nauseum in my life that I don't want to
it's
hear it anymore.
like, no, you better cut that shit out. Stop it.
So yeah, maybe yeah, I don't know if those two ideas are very similar. Maybe I should just shut up. Yeah, let's jump into the download.
This
What do you think?
this beginning section of the podcast was oddly like a philosophical,
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
like a psychology, like philosophy talk almost.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I feel you on that.
let's get back on track. Yeah, let's get to the download.
Yeah. What do we got, brother?
All right. For number one on the download, the latest state of play was a showcase for espionage fans. IO Interactive's upcoming title 007 First Light took center stage with over 30 minutes of new gameplay footage. The demo focused on one of James Bond's first missions as an is that MI6
Mhm.
recruit
Yeah, British
featuring
intelligence.
if it's
Yeah, it's like some
MI6?
I think it's some real life British intelligence. Kind of like
Oh,
their
interesting.
CIA or something like that. I think.
Hmm.
I could be wrong.
I was I was none the wiser. Featuring a high-speed car chase, stealth sequences, and explosive shootouts. 007 First Light will launch for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch 2 on March 27th, 2026. It's actually relatively soon if you think about it.
Mhm. Yeah, about 6 months out.
Yeah, half a year. That's
Yeah.
good.
Did you happen to watch
Did
that?
you? Oh, yeah, I was just about to ask you that because I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I
Yes. Yes, I
haven't gotten
did.
the chance.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing yesterday. The game looks great, dude. There were a lot of NPCs, really added to the atmosphere. The gunplay and the hand-to-hand combat looked really fun. The car chase looked fine, nothing special, but serviceable. You know what to kind of expect from car chases, I guess. Um,
Yes.
the signature Hitman level of depth in being creative and completing your mission was in there. You know, you
Mm.
can there are multiple avenues to take to. It's like here's your mission, figure it out. You know, I love that. I'm probably most excited for that. Just trial and error and getting creative. I love that. I
Kind of just
was
like throwing you into a sandbox, right?
kind of yeah. Like this is your situation. You gotta infiltrate this place, and you have to figure out how you want to go about that. Do you want to? I don't know. They showed a couple of different ways. I was kind of actually amused at this one point. James was climbing on the outside wall of
Mhm.
this place. That's there's a lot of people outside. There's some guards in front of the door, and he's like literally climbing up like maybe 5 feet above their fucking heads, and just nobody. It's broad daylight. Not a single person decided to go. What the fuck is that guy doing?
It's like that's not suspicious at all.
Yeah. So there's some. It's a video game, so you can't expect
Yeah.
perfection, but something's always going to come up short. But yeah, it just kind of seemed like they all have like that binocular vision where like they have
Mhm.
no peripheral vision. It's just that's all they see is just right in front of them.
Right in front of them. Yep.
Yeah, nobody looks
Everything at eye
up.
level.
hmm There was I was also amused by how many red objects were strewn about in convenient areas. Like
Mhm.
that's just not something video games will ever move away from, I guess. It's always fun
Red up.
blowing shit up. You know, like the
Oh, okay.
red items, like obviously shoot this and it'll explode. You know,
Gotcha.
so yeah, it's always fun blowing shit up, and it fit the Bond vibe But yeah, it was noticeable. There was a lot of blow me the
Really?
fuck up kind of objects. Yeah, if you watch it, you'll see it. There's a lot of red objects everywhere. But it looked really fun.
That's
Yeah,
my style of assassination.
right.
Blowing shit up.
Yeah, it looked really fun though. I did see some folks in the YouTube comment section mentioning the frame rate of
Mm,
the presentation. They called it atrocious, and just similar adjectives. It definitely wasn't putting out 60 frames, but to call it atrocious, especially when the game is 6 months out, it just seems like some whiny brat shit.
yeah.
IO has time to polish it up. Whether or not you as the consumer believe they'll actually do that, it's up to the individual. But yeah, it's fucking garbage. Like, why are you showing us this trash? It's not perfect. It's
Yeah.
not 4K 120 frames per second. What is this unplayable trash? It's like, dude, they're just showing you what it's at right now, and it's pretty impressive for where it is. I mean,
Mm.
6 months out, they got plenty of time to polish it up if they want. So hopefully they
Do we
do.
know do we know if gameplay was captured using a PlayStation 5, like the standard one, or the PlayStation Pro?
Ooh. Oh well, it was shit. I don't know if they mentioned whether or not it was on the PS5 Pro or just the base model. That's a good question. Should actually look into that. But yeah, it's got to
Like
be
if
one or the other.
really that obsessed about frame rate and how it looks. I mean it'll probably play better on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and if not, we'll just have to deal with it. But I've I prefer gameplay honestly more than graphical fidelity.
Yeah, you mean like the performance? You want your frames, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all
hundred
I
percent
care. Perform if it runs good, that's fine. And then just the gameplay matters itself. Like
for
how the
sure.
game actually plays, like what I can do with it. Like it's my toy for me to play with, like if
Hmm.
it has a lot of functionality inside of it, then I'm okay with that.
No, yeah, I'm
I don't
I'm
know if I'm
100%
making
on
any
board.
sense here.
No, I'm right there with you, man. I'm not a frames per second snob. If it's over 30, if it's solid 30, I don't mind, especially for a game like that. If it's
Mm,
60, obviously that's preferable, but honestly, I don't see the difference between 60 and 120. I'm sure people that play a lot of first person shooters can point it out, but I don't really care that much as long as it's
mm,
that was the other thing about I'll talk more about it later, but a lot of people were saying that the performance for Metal Gear Solid Delta was trash, and I'm playing it on a base model PS5, and it's fucking fine, dude. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. I'm just happy I don't have that. I don't know, that mentality or the eye for it. I don't know. It's
yeah.
it's it's weird
I
to
feel
me.
like I feel like you'd be really miserable as a person if because then how can
Yeah,
you
no
enjoy
shit.
like any how could you enjoy like any game at all?
Yeah, people are just really, really picky. It's cool to be picky, especially when your money is involved. But god damn, dude, like,
Mm.
yeah, take it easy,
I
man. Like that game was not what they showed was not fucking trash. That game looked amazing. At least in my eyes, I'm sure I'm not alone in the world here. I'm very excited for this Bond game. It looks amazing to
yeah,
me. But yeah, there
me
are going to
too.
be some folks that just little gremlins coming through into the comment section. This is garbage. What is this trash? It looks like a PS3 game, and it's like, dog, just fuck off.
Yeah, I could understand like being upset if there's parts where it's like sub 30 frames per second. Like that's actually unplayable for me, if I'm gonna be honest. Like anything that drops below 30 FPS, like if it can hit a consistent 30, that's fine. But
Sure,
if it drops below that every now and then, that's actually unplayable for me.
I
Because
get
then
you. Yeah.
it slows down the game a little bit. But I for most games, I don't think that's much of an issue.
No, especially something like this that's still 6 months out. I would
Mhm.
probably say that there were moments in the presentation where it was sub 30. Um, but just knowing that this was a presentation to show you what you can do in the game, the different mechanics and stuff like that, and kind of give you a taste of what you'd be doing when you get your hands on it. Not so much, hey, look how great it fucking plays right now in its current
Mhm.
state. It's like, dude, they got 6 months. Give them some time, you know. I'm not a pre-order guy either, so I'm gonna be sitting here waiting for somebody who's not spending money on the game to say whether or not it's any
If it's
good,
worth your time.
or even like, yeah, wait for the Steam reviews, because I don't know, I don't fucking know. I'm really excited for it, but it's probably not gonna be a day one for me either way.
Yeah.
But it's worth
Yeah, I'm
checking out.
excited for it too. But I share your same mentality.
Yeah, I kind of feel like my thoughts right there were all over the place, but either way, I'd recommend checking out the video, even if it's not the full 30-minute whatever presentation. Maybe
Mhm.
watch like a recap or something. It's pretty cool. Looks like an awesome game. Very excited.
Okay.
But number 2, to celebrate its 10th anniversary, Kojima Productions has announced Beyond the Strand, a special in-person event on September 23rd in Tokyo, hosted by Hideo Kojima himself. The event promises to offer a glimpse into into future projects. This is a big deal, as we're sure to get updates on titles like the Xbox exclusive horror game OD and the recently teased espionage game Fizzant, I think is how you pronounce it. For those of us who can't be there, a live stream has been confirmed, with more details to come. This is just exciting as a fan of Kojima's
Mhm.
work. As someone who hasn't experienced any of his games yet, are you even remotely interested in this event?
Mm, I tried to find some stuff about it, but I couldn't find other than what's already written here. I couldn't find any other information on it.
Yeah.
Um, I'm curious, but yeah, that's it. I'm just curious. It's
Yeah,
Kojima. He's a strange fella, and I like that he's a strange fella. So
he
I'm
is.
excited to see what these two games, because I don't think anything's been shared about any of these games, right? Fizzant and OD.
No, not really. Fizzant, I think last we heard, I want to say it was in 2024. It was still in the conceptual stage, and they said it was probably about 6 years out, so maybe 2030 at the
Yeah.
earliest. Um, OD, they gave us a teaser trailer for that. A couple of actors and actresses were confirmed for it. He's previously described it as something that blurs the boundaries of gaming and film, said it was a new form of media, and said it focuses on the concept of testing your fear threshold. Sounds fucking
Mhm.
awesome. He's also always been a massive movie buff. Anybody who listens to him talk for like 5 minutes will know that this guy absolutely loves movies. That's his bread and butter. He loves it, and he's always wanted to
Mhm.
make one. So maybe he'll reveal some movie he's making
Mhm.
as well. That'd be
That
cool.
would be interesting. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And I know this is a few days beforehand, but this could be a really great kickoff to Tokyo Game Show. That's only a few days later. So
Oh
that.
yeah, huh?
hmm Um, but yeah, it could be just another, a chicken hat situation where everyone gets overhyped for something like super small. Are you familiar with the chicken hat situation?
I've never heard of that before, no. That's
Uh,
funny though. I can imagine just a giant stage where everybody's just really excited, and then all of a sudden, chicken just walks on stage and he's wearing a little hat. And
no,
that's it.
it's. I mean, not really.
Is that
Back
not
in no,
what that
no,
means?
it's back in 2014. It was Christmas. Kojima had a live stream, and everybody was hoping for the Metal Gear Solid 5 release date. And the live stream was going for a few hours, and after a couple of hours, it was just him opening Christmas gifts and talking about movies. And at the end of it, he pulls out a goofy ass fucking chicken hat and said that Snake could wear it in the game if the player kept dying and needed help completing the mission.
Oh,
So it made guards dumber than shit, basically. But yeah, he pulled out the literal little chicken hat, put it on his own head, and dude is a master
I
fucking troll, man.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Damn.
Yeah, yeah, he's a
Gotcha.
master
Now I
troll.
know. I have heard of that. I've seen that before with the Metal Gear Solid
Yeah, it's
5.
really funny.
Is 5 right?
Yeah.
With the chicken hat? Yeah.
Mm. But yeah,
Damn.
it was like a multi-hour stream, and everyone was expecting him to say something about the release date, and nope, just chicken hat.
No. Just opening
after
Christmas
after
presents and chicken hat.
hours. Jesus. But yeah, he's
He's
already
a
said
psychopath.
he's already said basically what we should expect. Excuse me, I'm fucking what we should expect from this. I don't really expect him to make a massive joke out of his company's 10-year anniversary. So I'll be tuning in for sure.
Hell yeah.
100%.
I'll
100%.
I can't wait for you to tell me about this at work.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's happening on a Tuesday, so I might even talk about it that week on the podcast. We'll see.
Tuesday.
If it's interesting. I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, it is a Tuesday.
Kojima's
Hopefully it is.
awesome.
Hopefully it's not another chicken hat situation, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
I missed that. That went right over my head so far.
Yeah.
All
I was
right,
I was
let's
one of
move on to
those
number
one
3.
of those people. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, you were in the live stream when that happened?
No, it was happening, if I'm remembering, way too early. Because it was happening in Japan, so I woke up early as fuck the following morning, and it was already done. It was somewhere in the early morning that I wasn't about to wake up that early to watch Kojima for hours. But I'm glad
Thank,
I didn't, because when I looked up the
thank God
news and
you
they were
didn't.
like no release date, but chicken hat. I was like, dude, you fucking asshole.
What a troll.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Tree.
Number 3.
Eric Baon, the sole developer behind Stardew Valley, has officially confirmed that another major content update, version 1.7, is in the works. The news was shared at the Stardew Valley Symphony of Seasons concert tour and later confirmed on social media. While we don't have a release date or specific details yet, it's expected to be a substantial addition, building on the 1.6 update, which brought new festivals, a mastery system, and a new farm type to the game. How do you feel about this, Tony?
More Stardew is never a bad thing. I'm just more interested in
Absolutely.
his next game though, the Haunted
Hmm.
Chocolatier.
Hmm.
I think I've played enough Stardew for a very long time. I don't need more of that right now. But
This is
yeah,
this is
it's great.
good news for suckers like me because I've never played Stardew Valley. I've only
Man,
played like the beginning portions of it, and I think I had mentioned in a previous podcast that the only thing I ever did in Stardew Valley was fishing.
yeah.
So I literally know nothing about the game.
It's
Still,
it's excellent. What did you play it on? Was that a Switch game for you?
no, I have it on Steam.
Oh hell yeah, great, 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 great,
Steamy boy.
excellent shit, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I have nothing really to say about that. Just cool to see more Stardew. That's awesome, and I would love to go to one of their symphony concerts because the music in that game is just bitchin', dude. All of it, I love it.
With
They're with
No, you continue.
well, don't lose that thought because I was just gonna say there were plenty of times, not at our current job, but at previous jobs when I would just put some headphones in, and I would just listen to the Stardew Valley, uh, the whole soundtrack, and it would just
Mm,
pump me up for work. It just kind of has that all right, let's get to it kind of vibe to a lot of the songs,
that
and
uppity vibe.
some of them, yeah, some of the earlier songs in the soundtrack are just very all right. Let's get to it. There's much to be done.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it. But yeah, you were saying,
Um,
fucking lost it, didn't you?
maybe. Oh, no, I didn't. I got it. Is he still by himself working on this game, or is he hired a proper like team for it?
No, to my understanding, he's remained solo the entire project, and he's gonna do the same thing with his next game.
Absolute savage, bro. This
Dude,
is
yeah,
this is like a modern day Leonardo da Vinci for gaming.
yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
crazy. This game is what, like 10 years old and he's still putting work into it?
if it's not 10 years old, it's definitely going on. But yeah,
I swear, yeah, it's got to be 10 years old now. That's crazy.
from what I
Good
heard,
for him though.
whenever he gets kind of like burned out on doing Haunted Chocolatier stuff, he just goes back and does more
He goes
Stardew
back.
stuff. Yeah, he's kind of like hopping between the two.
I respect that.
Me too. Me too.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he's guaranteed a millionaire many times over at this point. He doesn't need to do anything if he doesn't want to. So it's cool that he still has the desire to give us all this output for that one game, and he's got
Mhm.
another one in the works. It looks awesome. Anything this guy makes, I will always be there to buy it, man. 100%. Yeah, he's dope. Go on, Eric, with your bad self.
Eric Baron.
Yeah. But
Is that
yeah.
French?
I'm not sure actually. He doesn't sound French, but you're better at picking shit up like that. I think when we were talking about Kiefer Sutherland, you were like Kiefer Sutherland. You're like, yeah, it's like Nordic or something.
Yeah, I said a very Scandinavian like.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're way better at picking shit up like that than I am. I don't pick shit up like that. That
Sorry
was
to continue
impressive.
to derail us.
I remember laughing about it too, laughing at your pronunciation. But then later on, I was thinking about it. I was like, he probably pronounced it correctly, and I'm sitting here laughing at him, for saying tomato instead of tomato or whatever.
Tomato. Yeah, it's all right. I did it for a comedic effect as well.
It was great. It was great. I loved that. But before Kiefer takes up another full episode of ours, let's move over to number 4. Nintendo. This is a quick one. Nintendo has released firmware version 20.4.0 for both the original Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. The official patch notes are the usual: general system stability improvements to enhance the user's experience. It's not exciting, but you'll have to download it to keep playing online. Get you more of that sweet, sweet stability, baby. Inject that shit into me. I love seeing all the people in the comments every time this kind of like a new firmware version pops up. There's always people in the comments just talking about like, oh yeah, it's more stable than my fucking mental state, or just
yeah, the Nintendo Switch software is more stable than my life right now.
Yeah, or like it's so
Dude.
fucking stable it could be the foundation for the Eiffel Tower. Or cat tried to knock it off my table, but it's too stable. I don't know.
It's too stable. Hell yeah. Dude, I had a dream last night. I had a cat.
Yeah? What did it look
Weird
like?
fucking dream. I didn't like it.
Did it talk to you?
No, it just kept running away from me. But like I knew it's weird though, because when you have a pet, like it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
And like this fucking cat just kept running away from me. It was like a gray white cat. It was a white cat with like gray accents.
Uh-huh.
And it just kept like fucking off for me. I was like, wait. And I kept like chasing after it like in a video game. It's like you can never catch the dragon. It just keeps running away from you. I'm just like, bro. And the cat, yeah, at some point I just got pissed off and woke up in the middle of the night.
Well, let me tell you the secret about cats. If you don't already know, just leave them the fuck alone, and they'll love you. Like if you go looking at, hey little fella, come here, they're gonna run away from you every time. They don't give a fuck. But if you just nonchalant, fuck it, they don't even exist, they'll come and sit right in your lap. They're like, dude, you're good people. Yeah, just leave them alone and they'll love you.
I've never had a cat before, so I wouldn't know. That's probably why it kept running away from me.
Yeah, that's the secret, man. At least in the beginning, and then once they get used to you, then you can go, hey, sweet baby, come here, and they'll be like, leave you alone.
And then they bite you because they get too excited.
Yeah, man, I love cats. They're totally my vibe.
Derail again.
Oh, that's cool, man. I love cats. And dreams are awesome, man. Like, apparently they mean shit. You could really dive into those. I even have a small dream journal. I really didn't I didn't keep it going for very long because I dream too fucking often. But yeah, dude, you should look back on if you do that and then look back on some of your old dreams. They're fucking crazy, man. They're fucking crazy.
I'm trying to astral project, bro.
Dude, I think it was Patrick said that he can fucking astral project. He was talking. Yeah, he was like, "Have you ever?" He said something about. This was just this last week. He mentioned it for the first time ever. He was like, "You ever like when you're sleeping, you're kind of like in between sleeping, and all of a sudden like you're just like." Just leave or something, and I was just like, dude, you're fucking astral projecting. Or you got to talk to him about it. I was just like, dude, you can fucking train yourself to be better at that, or apparently, yeah, it's so cool. The coolest shit that I could do with my dreams was the lucid dreaming. I could do that. I can't do it on command. I've only done it like maybe maybe 10 times in my entire life, but apparently that's super fucking rare, man. So that's the coolest thing I could do when I dream.
I want to say you can also train yourself to do that. I've heard of that, the lucid dreaming.
Yeah, it's fucking cool, man. Every time I do it, I just get my Spider-Man on, basically, or just like start fucking sprinting and then just like
Mhm.
stop moving my legs and I'm just like gliding.
Oh, you're gliding.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's so freeing, man. Or
Um,
just looking up at a fucking skyscraper and then you just jump and you just get just enough to get right to the top and then you just like fall backwards knowing that it's not going to kill you. It's amazing, dude. Such a cool
no,
feeling.
sir.
Love it. Love it. But yeah, we could totally derail this conversation and talk about dreams for hours.
I wanted to add
Let's.
one last thing about the system updates
Oh, please.
before we move on
Please.
to bring us back. Every time I see one of these system updates, I always hope that we finally get the day where we have themes for Nintendo Switch.
Did they never had them for the first Switch either, right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting, bro. I want
Or
them.
or
The DS had them.
achievements. Why don't they have achievements or trophies or stars or something like that? I don't know. Fucking some
Something,
Nintendo.
something to customize my Switch.
I want achievements. That's what I want. But
Yeah,
yeah, like
themes.
but yeah, themes would be dope. I think you could do that if you hack into your shit. I think that was one of the things that people were stoked on. Is like, yeah, I can customize my Switch now, but I gotta hack into it. So if
Oh,
you're savvy,
that's nice.
yeah,
Tech savvy.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, I miss that
yeah,
shit, bro. You can do that with your profile picture, but you can't do that with themes. What's up
yeah,
with
it's
that?
kind of weird. What the fuck?
All right, moving on to the release radar, ladies and gentlemen. For number one, we've got Su- Sucker Punch Productions announced via its official Blue Sky account that their upcoming game, Ghost of Yotei, has officially gone gold. This means the final version of the code is complete and on its way to mass production. The game is scheduled to release on October 2nd exclusively to the PS5.
That's awesome, dude.
Good. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah, dude. You gonna day one this bitch or what?
I really enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima, and if this is anything like that, like just a continuation of it, I I think it'll be a day one for me. I really, really enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima, dude. I played it like 3 times.
No shit.
Yeah. Each playthrough to 100% completion.
No shit. Yeah, dude. That's a no-brainer then, man.
Yeah. I think I'm going to. I love that shit. I love anything samurai, and then like I played it because you know how like in Ghost of Tsushima you pick the different like modes that you want to play in. Like the traditional Japanese like
Oh, like the
audio.
black and white and all that
Yeah,
stuff. Oh
yeah, and then
yeah,
the Akira Kurosawa mode with like the black and white.
yeah. It's
Hell yeah,
so
dude.
cool.
And then I don't know if you saw, but in Ghost of Yotei they added like fi
Well,
music
you were
mode.
cutting out there. I didn't catch that. They added a
Oh,
what?
they added a like a lo-fi kind of music mode.
Oh no, I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you're familiar with what lo-fi beats are,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
but it's a genre that's very popular, especially with like I always see a lot of edits with like Vagabond or like some Samurai Champloo stuff, or no, not Samurai Champloo. What is it? It's
Are
no
you
wait, is
saying
it? Yeah, I think
are
it
you
is.
saying
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Samurai Champloo with an
Yeah,
L?
right. Isn't it shampoo?
Shampoo or Ploo? Sounds like you're saying Ploo
Samurai Champloo. Yeah, Samurai Champloo. Have you ever
with an
seen that
L.
anime?
No.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
pretty cool, dude. It's really
that's
cool. It's got like
that's
a really
hilarious.
cool like samurai gritty art style to it. But yeah, that music is really synonymous with stuff like that. So it kind of worked really well.
Oh, I thought it
I
was just
can't wait
more
to play
like
that.
just chilling, relaxation, studying kind of music. Just
Yeah,
some
it is.
lo-fi. Okay.
It's that too, but it's also really associated with like those 90s style animes that were like samurai inspired.
Okay. Yeah, that's really exciting, man. The game looks so good. I haven't watched too much in terms of the I think there was like a 20 or 30-minute presentation on that one too. I didn't check it out.
Mhm.
I didn't buy Tsushima until later on, and I'll probably do the same with Yotei, especially since Battlefield will be dropping like a week later.
No.
Yeah, yeah, that's coming out on the 10th, which I believe is our
Oh,
boy Kevin's birthday.
yeah, that is Kevin's birthday.
Hmm. But yeah, I'm excited to see everything Sucker Punch has evolved from Tsushima into this game, because
Mm.
it's like you said, the first game was fucking exceptional. The
It was
environment
tight.
especially, oh, gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's worth a replay since now I have a PS5.
Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking beautiful on the PlayStation 5. One of my playthroughs was when I upgraded from the PS4 to PS5.
And just bitching, huh?
It ran so much better. It's beautiful. The environment and everything
I may
looks
consider
so
that.
good.
Might consider that. But yeah, fucking gone gold, baby. Let's go. That's dope. They have little more than a month until release, so maybe put out a day one patch, couple little bugs. Yeah, that's cool, man. Very cool. Moving on. Number 2. Playtonic Games has officially announced that Yooka Replaylee will be released on October 9th, 2025. The remastered and enhanced version of the original platformer will be available on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2. Those who already own the original Yooka-Laylee on the same platform will be able to purchase the new version at a discount. Real quick, last week, you mentioned that the original was on sale for like $5 on Steam and that you were considering getting it. Is that still the case?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
I didn't realize that this game was coming out so soon.
Well, the fact that if it's on sale for $5 and you get that, then you'll get,
Mm.
and if you want this the remaster and the replayly shit, if you want that, you can get it at a discount.
Oh, so
I
it
don't
would
know how.
be much cheaper if I did it that way, you think, or
Maybe, I'm not
eh,
entirely sure, but yeah, $5.
I'll look more into that then.
Yeah, consider it. Definitely consider it. I think it's gonna be like a $40 game, $40 maybe. I forget.
Yeah, it's still on sale too.
But yeah, it comes out one day before Battlefield 6. I'm still considering getting this though. I know that last week I mentioned the platforms that the game would be available on. I said the original Switch was one of them. That information was incorrect. Um, but if you have Yooka-Laylee on the Switch 1, you can get a discounted upgrade for your Switch 2. Digital only, not physical.
Hmm.
If you want it physical, you're going to have to shell out the cash,
You're
all
gonna
of
have
it.
to cough up some cash, yeah.
Yeah, so me personally, if I do go ahead and upgrade, it'll be through the Epic Game Store because that's where I have it.
Gotcha.
So,
Did you get that for free?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Absolutely.
You got it for the free 99.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, sometimes they give away some bangers. They really do, man. Like some games that I'm just like, I always wanted to try that out, but I never wanted to buy it. And there it is.
Mind blown.
Yep, there it is. So I love when that happens. But if you have nothing further to say about old Yooka Replaylee, I say we move on to this week's releases.
We shall move on to this week's releases. We got coming up on September 5th. We have Chronos: The New Dawn by Bloober Team coming out for PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch 2. Same day, we've got Daemon X Machina, Titanic Scion by Marvelous Incorporated, coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch 2. Same day, we've got Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. I know everybody's waiting for that one. By Heed,
Mm-hmm. Hide.
uh, Incorporated, coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and Switch. NBA 2K26 Visual Concepts by Visual Concepts coming out for PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and X and S, Xbox One, and Switch 2. Um, Same day, we've got Shuten Order by Nalo Incorporated coming out for PC and the Switch. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it
and
for
then
September 5th.
September 10th, we've got Garfield Kart 2, All You Can Drift by Eden Games coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch.
I know you're excited for that one, Tony. Show the cup. Show the cup.
Oh yeah, the cup. It's literally
Show us the cup.
It's the oldest thing I own.
He's so excited for Garfield Kart 2, All You Can Drift.
Totally. Looks like a fucking, an Aldi version of Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart? Yeah.
Discount Mario Kart, dude. I watched the trailer for it. It just looks like it wants to be Mario Kart so bad, but it's, you know,
I got that vibe too.
yeah.
I like
No
that like
thanks.
shit-eating grin that Garfield has in the trailer. That like
Yeah,
really shitty smirk. Like,
the graphics and the art style are pretty charming, but outside of that, I'm just like, you fuck off
yeah,
all with that shit.
I'd rather play Sega Team. What was it called? Sega Racing?
SEGA Racing? I have no fucking idea, dude.
What was that other racing game that came out with Hatsune Miku? And it has like Kiryu from it's like
It
Sega
has
Team
Kiryu
Racing
in
or
it.
some shit.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it
I
has
don't know.
Kiryu in it.
That's funny. I always love hearing
I'm,
his name because it sounds like I'm going to kill you.
I'm going
You
to
know.
Kiryu.
I wonder if that was part of the idea for naming him Kiryu. I'm gonna fucking kill
Kiryu?
you. I'm gonna kill you, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm going to kill you. Cardiparis.
I'm not
I
sure,
will
but I'll
break your fucking
find out for
regs.
you. I'm going to punch you in the penis.
Right in the gunch.
I'm sure someone somewhere will find that race, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. We have no
All
hatred
right.
in our hearts.
And then the next day, yeah, it's just funny. Honestly, like it sounds funny.
Yeah, yeah. It's no hatred in there.
No, absolutely none. September 11th, we've got Dead Reset uh, by Dark Rift Horror and Wales Interactive coming out for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and the Switch. And then lastly, on the same day, we've got Shape of Dreams by Lizard Smoothie coming out for PC only.
I love the Lizard Smoothie. That's a great studio name. I don't know why I like it so much. It's so stupid. I dig it.
I love it too.
But yeah, also I real quick side note. Last week I said that Damon X Machina was releasing on the 4th today. That
Yes,
was a fuck up on my part. It's actually releasing on the 5th, which is why it's on the list again this week. So sorry about that. To
ah,
anyone that gives a fuck.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, this one looks familiar, and I looked back on last week's episode, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Where am I getting this information from? Sorry about that, folks. Correction. But yeah, sometimes that'll happen apparently because Steam will show a certain date, and I guess the full release of the game is the following day, but based on time zones or something.
Ah,
It's a time zone situation. So either way,
that makes
sorry to anyone who cares. But yeah, it looks
that makes
like
sense.
NBA 2K is probably the biggest hitter this week, with Kronos being the most interesting to me personally.
Mhm.
Anything on this list worthy of your dollars, or maybe a spot on your wish list?
I was shitting on everybody's golf hot shots earlier, but it actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
It does look fun. It does look fun.
Mhm. Looks like a really nice party game
Yeah,
with Pac-Man. That's Pac-Man, right? It has like the pre-order Pac-Man bonus.
I think so.
I
Actually,
think
now
so.
that you mention it,
Yeah, it looks
yeah.
really good. Fuck NBA 2K26. I hate sports games, so I gotta throw in my shit take there.
I get you. If it was an NHL game, maybe I would give a shit. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm with you.
when was the last time they made an NHL game?
Honestly, I don't know, cause I think I bought 2K22 or something. It was a while ago, but I was like, fuck, man, you know what I want is a hockey game, cause I was thinking back on the N64. They had the Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey games, and they were so arcadey and hilarious, and you just fight people and smash them into the glass and everything. It was more arcadey than you know uh,
Mhm.
uh, uh, simulation, like simulation
Yeah.
hockey games are probably fun to some people, but when I bought the 2K game, I was just going into the settings and trying to mess with the sliders to make it feel like old arcadey shit. But yeah, I don't know when the last time they made another one was, honestly. But Dead Reset actually looks pretty dope, like a live action, make a choice and watch it play out kind of game.
Yeah.
That one looked kind of interesting, but
Yeah. When I was watching the trailer for that one, this is I haven't seen a game like this in a while. A live action like yeah.
Yeah,
it's
a
it's
live
been a
action.
way.
Yeah,
I don't even know what the why I don't even know what the hell that genre of like game is called or what it would
I'm
be considered. Like
I'm
a
not
story based
live action story, choose your own adventure kind of.
adventure.
I don't know,
There you go. I
fucking
think that fits more
okay,
appropriately. Choose your own story.
okay, yeah, but
Yeah. Dead Reset.
yeah, looks pretty cool, man. Kind of like a. Have you played Her Story, or are you familiar with Her Story? It's kind of like that.
her, her story. I don't even know her.
Yeah, I have it on Steam. I played it. Well, Chelsea and I played it. It was pretty interesting. Pretty neat little concept of a game there. Yeah, it looks like it might be in that same vein. Very
Yeah, I'm
interesting.
looking at it right now.
Yeah, pretty good little play there.
Inter- interactive fiction.
Interactive fiction. Okay.
That's another good word, I guess, genre to explain it.
Yeah. While you're digging into Her Story there, we'll move on move on over to the Freebie Forecast. First up, we got Epic Game Store, free games this week. We got Monument Valley by Us2 Games. It says embark on a journey of forgiveness through impossible environments and illusionary puzzles. Experience this meditative and calming puzzle game by manipulating monuments and creating evolving paths to explore new, surreal, and mysterious worlds. Always wanted to play those games, so that's cool. And then we have The Battle of Polytopia by Midjuwan AB. Says, this is an award-winning strategy game about controlling the map, fighting enemy tribes, discovering new lands, and mastering new technologies. You take on the role as the ruler of a tribe and attempt to build a civilization in a turn-based competition with the other tribes.
You read that like such a robot.
Not just that, but like I think it's a tribe like four fucking times. One, two, no, three
You
times.
didn't
I love
you
the
didn't
way.
write that, did you?
No, I copy and pasted this from Epic. This is Midjuwan's write up. This is what
Fighting
they.
enemy tribes.
This is an award-winning strategy game.
Ruler of a tribe and attempt to build a civilization in a turn-based competition with other tribes.
Tribes with tribes. Damn, man. I mean,
Getting all tribal.
I'm sorry, I'm shitting on your game here. It's probably fun, but whatever. What do we got for Xbox Game Pass?
The Battle of Polytopia. For Xbox Game Pass, we have available now I Am Your Beast by Strange Scaffold, coming to Ultimate, PC, and Standard. We've also got Nine Souls by Red Candle Games, coming to the Standard Edition. Cataclysmo by Digital Sun, coming to Ultimate and PC. Hollow Knight Silksong by Team Sherry, coming to Ultimate and PC. And then also we've got coming September 10th for Ultimate and Standard subscribers, Paw Patrol World by 3D Clouds. And then next we've got coming September 16th for Ultimate and Standard subscribers, Roadcraft by Saber Interactive.
I Am Your
Xbox
Beast
Game
and
Pass.
Silksong are huge gets here.
Dude, Paw Patrol World. What are you talking about?
Dog.
Look out of here.
What? Dude, I'm trying to imagine the sack of cash that these two studios got in order to be added to Game Pass, especially
Oh,
Team Cherry.
Silksong? Yeah, Team Sherry.
Dude, Silksong was one of the most highly anticipated indie games of all time, and it's been one of Steam's top wish listed games for years. Like, they got a few million at least, no doubt, to put that
Absolutely.
day one on Game Pass. I think they broke the fucking they broke Steam this morning, and I think you said the Nintendo eShop too, huh?
I've heard the eShop was struggling because everybody wanted to get on there as well.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, looks like Hollow Knight Silksong is making a pretty big impact on its
Yeah, dude.
release day.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sitting here trying to think of how much money they got. I hope they tell us one day.
Yeah,
But you know, whatever it
maybe
is,
day
it
one on
probably.
Game Pass.
Oh yeah, day one Game Pass, dude. Like for one of the most highly anticipated games. Oh,
Mm.
dude, they got millions, dude. Guaranteed. Absolutely something to cover all their development costs and some profit on top of that. Whatever they were expecting to make, maybe day one. You know. I'm really interested to find out what how the fan base takes to it. You know, find out if it's worth the long wait to these people.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting it myself, just not exactly sure when. Sometime soon. Sometime soon.
Yeah,
Silksong, man.
I'm thinking about playing it as well. Might as well give it a chance.
Yeah, it looks awesome, man. Looks awesome. Yeah, a lot of happy people today, man. once Steam
Absolutely.
and the eShop and everything else that was struggling finally got their shit together.
Yeah.
But,
Once all the traffic got slowed down.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Happy for Hollow Knight fans.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's a big day for them. Big day. It exists, and you're playing it now.
Yeah, right. How long did they have to wait? When did the first Hollow Knight come out?
I think it's
Do you know
been
off the
like
top of your head?
9 or 10 years, roughly, maybe.
Dang, so they had to wait a long time. They had to wait like Shovel Knight levels of time.
Now the game just came out, and I had to pull it up just to see. On Steam, it's sitting at overwhelmingly positive reviews already. I mean, these are people that probably only played for like 4 hours, 1 hour, 4 hours. This person played for like 20, maybe 20 minutes. No,
Oh,
not even 20 minutes. And they gave it a
and they reviewed it
positive.
already?
They gave it a positive review because we got Silksong before GTA 6. Like,
Nah, bro,
what
those are
kind of
Russian Chinese AI bots. Has to
this
be.
this motherfucker? They played it for point 0.8 hours and they call it a masterpiece.
Huh? Bro,
Masterpiece.
that is not enough time for a game to call it a masterpiece. Or
God,
with a game.
people are
Not
such
enough
fucking
time with a
idiots, man.
game.
People are so fucking stupid, bro.
They're they're fucking dick riding right now. I think that's what
Like
they call it in
hard.
the industry. Yeah, like they're hard dick riding right now. I mean, if it's a
Well,
good game, like yeah,
then
obviously,
great.
but point eight less than an hour?
Point 0.8 hours. What is that? 40, maybe 50 minutes,
40
45
minutes.
minutes, and they called it a
Yeah,
masterpiece.
that's crazy. But we're not like diminishing. What am I trying to say? We're not trying to insult Silksong, but it's like give
No, no,
yourself
not
more
at
time
all.
with the game. Give
Yeah.
yourself more time with the game before you call it a masterpiece, you know?
It's like I just got done installing it. This game fucking rules.
Give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
The,
come on, dude.
the,
Play the fucking game.
the install process was fucking great, guys. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. Installed in less than 10 minutes. Oh.
Chat, clip
Anyways.
that.
Yeah, really. Anyways, let's move on to
Ooh,
Nintendo Switch Online. This
I'm sweating, bro.
this is kind of cool. Check this shit out. Forsaken 64 by Probe Entertainment will be added to the N64 Classics library today. Also, new icon parts and missions will be available throughout the month for the following games: Kirby and the Forgotten Land, F-Zero, and Fire Emblem. Now remember,
Top tier.
back in, I had to check, but it was episode 8 that we said this game was coming to the N64 library. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yes, it was leaked a while ago. So they were all basically rumored for July. The other games that were mentioned were Super Smash Brothers, Glover, and Donkey Kong 64.
Mhm.
So since Forsaken dropped, I'd be confident in saying that the rest of these are incoming, just obviously not all in the same month. But yeah, keep an eye out for Super Smash Brothers, Glover, and DK64 coming to the Nintendo Switch Online at some point in the future. This Forsaken turned out to be true, so yeah.
I'm going to say that all of those games, Glover, DK64, and Smash Brothers, are probably not all going to come out at the same time. They're most
Yeah.
likely going to drop like one per month,
Yeah,
if they are.
I'm inclined to agree with that. Maybe sometime before the year's over, maybe they'll all be part of it.
It would be
We'll see.
appropriate, I think, if DK64 came out first, especially since like DK Bananza has been out for,
A little over a
has it been
month at
out
this point,
a
I
month?
think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think
Maybe.
it's been a month now. Just
But yeah.
give more people DK gameplay, you know, especially
Hmm.
since they made so many references to 64 and country in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Dude,
inclined to agree with that.
It's so funny. One of the things that they added is sometimes you can get bananas from these trees that you have to feed gold to.
Hmm.
And the animation that Donkey Kong does when he's like throwing the gold, he's got like his arms straight out and he's just like chucking the gold like like a madman. But it's like I guess it's an animation that they used also in DK64.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't know because I know we both kind of talked about it
Oh,
briefly a little while ago. I've never played it.
you've never played.
No,
Also, this would be
just
like
the
a
country
great
games.
opportunity.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man. That would be dope. I would fuck with
Oh,
that.
dude. Yeah, I want to play DK64. I never played it either.
But speaking of Donkey Kong, you're still says here you're still playing Bananza. Bananza. That's how you spelled
Burn
it.
Oh
Bananza.
shit! I think I put too many N's. Bernanza. Oh, you know what? I meant to spell it like this. Oops.
Bernan.
Fuck.
Bernanx.
Where's the Z?
There it is.
Bernanza.
Okay, I got you. But yeah, it kind of reminded me of that video. You remember the like, am I pregnant? Am I pergert?
Are my pregnate?
Yeah, yeah, pregnant. Yeah, dude, that video fucking rules, man.
Pregnate? Pregnant?
Girlfriend ain't had periods since she got pergat or pregat
She got pregat.
Such a great video. I love that. Yeah, tell me,
That's
tell me,
amazing.
tell me about Bernanza.
You gotta send me that video. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Really? Oh, it's
No, I've
gold.
never seen that.
That's
Do you?
gold. I'll
I
definitely
love that
send it
you
to you.
keep hitting me with like these top tier like meme videos that I've never heard about.
Yeah, they're older, but yeah, that's gold, man. Because it's just a bunch of submissions to what was it, Yahoo questions or something like that.
Uh,
People asking like, "Am I pregnant?" or something about being pregnant. It's every single one of them, and it's just showing how stupid these fucking people are.
that is so funny
And
because of the
these are the
Google
people.
search.
Yeah, or something like that. No, it was like they actually posted it to. I think it was Yahoo questions. Like they just posted it for the world to
Oh,
answer. Do you know which one I'm talking
I know
about?
what you're
Yahoo
talking. Yeah, yeah,
Answers or
yeah.
something like that. But
Yeah, it's kind of like forum style.
yeah, and every single one of them was so badly misspelled, and the
Mm,
dude is just going over every single one of them, and pronouncing them the way that they spelled them,
mm,
to just kind of like these are the kind of people that are populating the earth right here. So this is great.
mm. And have access to the internet.
Yeah, these poor bastards are future generations. Those poor children.
Mm, but yes, I got pregnant by DK Bonanza.
Nice. Tell them about it.
um, God, where did I leave off last week with DK Bonanza? What was I talking about? Do you remember?
I remember you were talking about, was it the zebras last week or the
I think it was
ostriches?
the ostriches.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I had finished that world. I 100%ed it. And then from that one, so it was the forest. Yeah, and then I did the junction. So like cuz I remember I was telling you I think the no, the junction was yeah. Yeah. So like so after that, I go back to the junction, which is just the layer below that one, the forest level.
Uh-huh.
Um and I fight the boss, the big boss, the little ape with the he's got like his little I wouldn't even call it like a motorcycle. It's more like a floating banana that he uses to get around.
Hmm.
He's an annoying little shit and he kind of like it's kind of like a chase style boss fight where you have to like run after him. He'll like travel some distance far away from you and then like start like casting spells and shit. So like he's throwing like his little like device can create um like the different terrains, I guess you can
Uh-huh.
say. He'll start creating like walls of lava and shit and like throwing these things at me. And so like I'm having to like dodge these things as I'm like trying to get close to him. And then once I get close to him, I just start like fucking wailing on him, like beating the shit out of him. Like I did his lady.
So you're on the final. Is he the final boss of the game?
I don't think he's the final boss, but he's like the president of like the corporation that's trying to steal all these bananas.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, I'm just like it's a really cool boss fight though because I'm chasing him throughout all the different levels.
Hmm.
So like he's like I guess because he uses the bananium gems as fuel source as his power, and he needs more of them to get like this drill that he has to like drill further through the layers, get deeper into the core, because
Okay.
that's his objective, is to get to the core of the world.
Uh-huh.
Um, so he's going back to these previous like layers that we've completed, and like he's stealing bananas from all the inhabitants of the different. And they're like, he's like, give me more bananas, you fucking ostrich monkey, whatever the layer has for like residents.
Uh-huh.
And he's like yelling at them, and they're all like complying and not even fighting back.
I keep
And
losing your audio. Just real quick heads up.
oh,
I'm sorry.
apologies,
No worries.
but
I didn't want to interrupt you.
yeah, he's collecting bananas. I'm chasing him through the different layers. I end up beating him, but he is successful in his mission in collecting bananas. So that just progresses the story, obviously, because the drill that he's using just continues digging further. And I end up in a beach style world right after
Hmm.
that. And I really like this one because you're able to you can get an ability by using the Bananza to um, turf surf, I believe they call it, which is where you rip a chunk out of a wall or like the floor beneath you,
Hmm.
and you kind of throw it down in the water, and then you kind of like spin it to make you go forward.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you're like surfing on the water with this like chunk of rock that you ripped out of the ground.
That's dope.
And so that's how I'm like moving throughout that world, collecting collecting the fossils and the bananium gems. And it's really cool because you have these fucking square shaped like fruit.
Hmm.
You'll have like strawberries that are just like these giant blocks, and like there's a in the middle of the or in the middle of the layer you have like a giant watermelon.
Yeah.
It's a square watermelon, and your objective is to get to the top of it because that's how you progress through to the next layer.
Uh.
But there's like a bunch of different fruits scattered about. There's strawberries, there's the watermelon, oranges. Um, I think there's oranges. I don't remember too direct because it's one of those in between layers. So you're not meant to spend much time in there. You're trying to progress pretty quickly
Hmm.
to the next one. So that's kind of what I do. I get to the top of the watermelon. There's not much really in that world for me to do besides collecting stuff.
Right.
So I get to the top. I smash the watermelon into like a million pieces, and progress to the next world, which is where I'm currently at. And it's kind of like it's inhabited by storms, I guess you can say,
Okay.
like vortices of like tornadoes, I
That's fucking
guess.
cool.
Yeah, and it's like raining constantly, and like you have these elephants that you can talk to, and I guess they're meteorologists, so they're like they're like trying to predict the weather and shit.
That's awesome.
And yeah, that's about where I finished my recent playthrough. I actually got there like just before we started the podcast.
That would be my favorite place probably. Just I'd
Yeah.
bring that shit here.
Yeah. Yeah, oh
I
yeah,
want the
bro.
storms.
Arizona, the
Hmm.
monsoon season, we've been getting some storms. Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, actually been kind of happy with the weather lately.
Yeah,
Very
dude. We
cozy out.
slept. I don't know if you slept good last night, but it was
Hmm.
storming the whole night.
Yeah, so good, dude.
But yeah, that's kind of where I left off in the game.
Any idea
Yeah.
how close to the end you are at this point?
I have no idea.
I'm
I actually don't know.
gonna have to look that up at some point. See
Mm.
how much more you got left.
But yeah, I think I'm in the process of collecting the music discs for the elephant Bananza. So
Hmm.
I'll be able to transform into an elephant here pretty
Sick.
soon.
The power is you remember everything.
You just have a great memory, and you're scared of bees.
Or like a bunch of cartoons, they're always scared of like mice or something.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think in real life they're scared of bees too, aren't they?
I have no idea. That's the
They like
first time I'm
fucking
hearing
hate
about
bees.
it. That's funny.
Yeah.
I guess anything that can crawl up their snout, right?
Mm-hmm. I think they can get lodged. Lemmy winks.
Fucking Lemmy Winks. Yeah, I'm really stoked to see you're sticking with this one. And any idea what you might play once you're finished with this, and what's on the horizon for you?
I gotta go back to Clear Obscure because I got to Act 2 and then I just kind of stopped.
Okay,
So that's most likely what I'll be playing after Bonanza's done.
very
I
cool.
feel
Very
bad that I
cool.
kind of because I was enjoying that one, but I feel bad that I didn't.
Yeah. Well, at this point, are you so far removed from it that you might have to start over, or do you think you'll be able to pick it right back up?
No, I don't think so. I think I'll be able to just pick it back up from where I left off.
Right on. Right on.
What about you, brother? What have you been playing?
Oh, you know it. You know it. Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. Oh
Ooh,
man,
how has that been?
it's so incredibly faithful to the original. Like whether you've played and remember the original, whether you played Subsistence or the PS3 remaster, you're not going to find much in here that's out of the ordinary. The modern controls are something to get used to,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a legacy controls mode that you can play, and couple that with the legacy filter, and you're looking at a modern replica of the original game. It's incredible, man. It's exactly
Very nice.
what it's exactly what I've always wanted, man. So far, I'm about to fight the Cobra unit member known as the End, and so he's like the sniper, and there are a bunch of trophies that I remembered from the older game, like situations that I was trying. There's this moment early in the game where if you find this, I'm not gonna call it hidden because it's not really hidden, but if you go down a path to the right or some shit, and you'll find a sniper rifle, and if you pick that up at the right time, there's a little cutscene that plays out, and right after the cutscene, if you pull that fucker out and you look down the scope, you can actually kill the sniper well before you have to fight him in a boss fight, and it happens the exact same way as in the original. Like, you kill him, and he explodes, and his wheelchair wheel just comes flying and fucking just hits you, and yeah, it's in there. It's exactly like that. And
That's awesome.
yeah, so I got the trophy, and then I restarted that little section because I'm trying to go through with 0 kills, and I'm trying to get like all the trophies that I possibly can with all the hidden stuff, um, and then eventually I'll go play the. I think you have to do a new game plus on European Extreme or something like that, and I'm just can't wait to get the final trophy. That's fucking dope. Where was I? But yeah, it's literally everything I could have asked for this game. The new additions, there are some new additions like the hidden little rubber ducks.
Mhm.
I think they're called like geckos or something like that. And so there's some hidden rubber ducks. There's movie reels that you can find that are on, excuse me, that are on certain enemies. And the only way to get them from them is you have to stick them up instead. Like, if you shoot them or you hit them with a tranquilizer dart or something, then it explodes or it destroys itself. So the only way to get it from them is you have to stick them up and you have
You
to
gotta
make them
rob
shake
them.
it off. Exactly,
Mm.
exactly. So that's kind of cool. That's very, very welcome. The Kerotan frogs are still in there. So the Kerotan frogs and the Gakko ducks, there's one of each hidden in every single area of the game,
Mhm.
and there's a trophy for that. There's also a trophy, yeah, the one I was talking about. So you can beat the game on the hardest difficulty with no alert phases, no kills, and some other shit, but under 5 hours total, which would be an awesome trophy to try to get, and it has to be on the hardest difficulty.
Ouch.
Yeah, I've never beaten the game like that, so that'll be really cool. I'm gonna try to platinum the game at some point. But yeah, it's excellent so far. It's, in my opinion, the greatest game ever made, only
Mhm.
better. Um, and I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, there are people complaining about frame rates. I don't even fucking see you people, man. Like, if you need 4K 120 plus frames to be remotely happy, I feel bad for you, son. You know?
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know if this is pushing 30 frames. I think it's maybe 30, maybe a little more. I don't know. It's fucking
Mhm.
incredible. The game is fucking incredible. Playing on a
Yeah.
base model PS5. Um, Yeah.
we've we've got to be grateful to have it even in the first place. I think because I think Metal Gear Solid 3 was stuck on the PlayStation 3, wasn't it?
No, it was originally a PS2 game. They
Oh, it was.
remastered. I think it was remastered or upscaled or something in a little collection on the PS3. It's on. You could play it on the fucking on the Vita or the PSP or
Mm.
something. You can play it on the 3DS. They came out with a 3D version of the game, so it's everywhere. You can play it everywhere, but to get it with a brand new skin all over it, it looks incredible.
On
The
modern hardware.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's always been incredible. Graphics look great. Yeah, if you can't see that, then that's what I like to call your fucking problem, folks. Game rules.
Absolutely. Then
But yeah,
I think I was probably thinking about the fourth game then. I think that one's the one that's stuck on PS3, right?
yes, yeah. The fourth game, which is the final one in the timeline, yeah, that's trapped on the PS3, man. But the PS3 had its own little custom chip or something that
Makes it really
makes it's very
difficult to
difficult
emulate.
exactly like the resistance games are trapped there. I think the infamous games are
Hmm.
trapped there. Yeah, there's just yeah, PS3 was I'm glad to have a PS3 with whatever games on there that I want to play, but I don't know. It would be really cool to bring those forward. Hopefully in the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection Volume 2. I don't remember if it's called
Hmm.
Legacy Collection or whatever, but yeah, Volume 2. They called the first one Volume 1. Hopefully they'll get 4 in there for Volume 2. That'd be fucking sick. I would totally play or
Dick.
replay that. It's been a minute. But yeah, maybe about maybe coming up on halfway through the game at this point, maybe.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, looking forward to playing more of it. So I love the sniper fight with the end. Even though you can kill him well before that point and just make that kind of like an area full of bad guys that you just kind of gotta sneak around in. I just love the sniper fight with him. It's so fucking good. I love it, love it, love it. I love sneaking up on him. Yeah. So looking forward to that shit. Anyways, yeah, we can move on. Yeah, let's go on over to the news and rumor mill.
Okay.
I'm having my
You can.
my Metal Gear fix here. So all right, so we got actually no actual news this week, just a rumor and a leak. So let's start with a leak. Number one, according to the YouTube channel Moore's Law is Dead, Sony might be developing a new dockable handheld device to accompany the PS6, codenamed Canis. Unlike the PlayStation Portal, this would be a full-fledged gaming system that runs games natively. The leak suggests the device would be powered by a new AMD APU and could even surpass the PS5 in performance when docked.
That's crazy.
Uh, yeah, dude. Do you think this is another situation where Sony's copying Nintendo and it's too late, like when PlayStation Move tried to weasel its way into Nintendo Wii's market, or is this exactly what the masses are looking for? What do you think?
No, I think this is exactly what people are looking for. I I think there's a big market for Sony in the handheld space, especially after like the PlayStation Vita. Like people are still looking for something in that similar light. Um, my only concern is it's nice if it has the capability of the having the performance of the PlayStation 5. My thing is it needs to have games on it. I think that's what makes the Switch so successful as a handheld is that it has its own IPs. Nintendo has its own IPs, and that's a reason to get this Switch. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Sony needs something like that if they are thinking of doing a handheld, their own version of a Switch essentially.
Yeah, I think in other words, it could be great. It would be great if Sony didn't split their teams into making games either for the handheld or for the PS6, but something that you can play on both, right?
Yes,
Yes, yeah, I
exactly.
totally agree with you, 100%.
Yeah, but this is pretty exciting. It would be nice to see if Nintendo could have some competition with in the handheld market because I would say Nintendo is probably at the top. Like sure you have what is it, the Lenovo Legion Go S or like the Steam Deck, and the Xbox Ally X, if I'm right, and even like the ROG, what is it called? The ROG
The
Ally?
allies, yeah. I don't think any of
Yeah.
those are dockable though, right?
No, they're not dockable, and they're pretty much all just sharing the same. It's kind of a hot take, but it feels like they share the same software, like their Windows. A lot of them are Windows machine, and then you have the Steam Deck, which runs Steam OS, and that is great for Steam that you can have your library on there, but
Hmm.
like you can get those games on anything as well. But like a lot of those handhelds are double the price that the Switch 2 is. Um, so if Sony can keep theirs like at a reasonable price around maybe what the Switch 2 is, even if it goes a little bit above, then they could be really
Yeah,
they could stand at the top with Nintendo.
yeah,
If not
100%.
better than them, then like at the same level.
Yeah, the price is going to be a big factor, I think.
Hmm.
Definitely. But they also need to put out more than one or two first party games per year. Their output is so
Absolutely.
low, dude.
It's garbage compared
Yeah,
to Nintendo. Nintendo has had like a game every month for the Nintendo Switch since it's come out in April.
yeah, they're putting
You
out
know,
first party games like a motherfucker. Not all AAA blockbusters, but we've they have some remakes, some smaller projects, all around different experiences peppered in there. And yeah, Sony needs to match that in order to outdo Nintendo here.
absolutely. They need to get games out quicker.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't care if they're like it's the same conversation again. Like I don't care if it's super high fidelity gaming. Like I just want to play a fun game. Games are meant to be fun.
100%. Yeah, they need to throw some, maybe some double A, some indie games, or just some smaller experiences. Yeah,
Mhm.
most of their studios will likely put out one game per generation at this point, and each generation lasts maybe 6 to 8 years. So
Yeah,
yeah, Insomniac can't be doing all the heavy lifting here, folks. Like diversify your
absolutely.
portfolio profile.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we
My
we
my. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
uh, just to kind of piggyback on the diversify your portfolio statement. Like we don't need every one of your studios making third party single player action games. Throw some smaller games in there. If you want to compete with the
Hmm.
Switch, you need to look at what the Switch is doing wrong and at least match what it's doing right. So, this is their fucking turf. You know.
Hmm.
Anyways, go ahead.
I lost my train of thought, but that's all right.
Okay, I'll keep going though, but feel free to jump in. So so basically, yeah, this is Nintendo's turf. They're the king
Hmm.
of this hill, right? They're all alone up there,
Hmm. Hmm.
and here comes Sony, flexing, and they're just like,
They def they
I'm
have the
more
potential,
powerful.
bro.
They
I see
do,
it.
they
They have
do,
such strong potential to be like a great competitor for Nintendo.
yeah. But the main thing can't just be this is more powerful hardware because, like you mentioned
Mhm.
earlier, there are tons of other systems that are much more powerful than the Switch, but the Switch is killing them in terms of sales.
Mhm.
There's something that they're doing
Popularity,
right.
sales.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Sony's gonna come climbing up this hill, making a big scene, talking about I'm more powerful than you are, everyone's interested. Even Nintendo's looking at them like, what's going on over here? What do you got? But then they get up there and
Mhm.
Nintendo tosses them off the other side, no problem. Why? Because they have more than muscle. They've been practicing in this art for years that Sony's just starting to dabble in. And you can't compete with the ones on top. You have to find a way to make what they're doing feel obsolete. That's how you win.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
what do you do to make the Switch seem obsolete? That's what Nintendo is probably hard at work right now trying to figure out. You can't just chase the trends. You got to trailblaze. So give the people what they want before they even know that's what they want.
Yeah,
That's where
exactly.
Nintendo wins. That's where they always fucking win, and that's where Nintendo. I'm sorry, and that's where Sony always fails. Sony is looking at Nintendo like, what are they doing over there? All right, let's try that, but with a Sony stamp on it. And Nintendo is
Mhm.
already on to the next thing. They're just like, dude, catch up. We're on to the next.
Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo. I kind of take that back. Nintendo doesn't always win. The Wii U was a disaster, but that was obviously the prototype for the Switch. It's like
Yeah,
they were
absolutely.
getting.
They had some semblance of an idea of what they wanted to do. It was just poor execution and the technology wasn't there yet.
Yeah, they had some fucking banger ass games on that they just
And
had to bring over. You know.
yeah, the crazy thing is the Wii U wasn't even that bad of a console. I had a fantastic time with it. I don't think people realized that it was the next generation. I think the marketing was just terrible for the damn thing.
Yeah, the games were fantastic on the Wii
Yeah,
U.
dude.
I ended up buying one because my Wii took a shit, and
Mhm.
I still wanted to play those games, and it was 100% backwards compatible. So I was like, that's a
Backwards
no brainer.
compatible.
Yeah. So
Mhm. Yeah, dude. Fucking one of the best games Nintendo's ever come out with is fucking Super Mario 3D World.
yeah, 3D World.
That's a
Um,
banger on the Wii U.
yeah, dude. Mario Kart 8 came out there. Smash Brothers
Mhm.
Ultimate came out there. Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze came out there.
Mhm.
And they had to just they were like, dude, these games fucking rule. We need to bring them
Pikmin
forward.
3
Pikmin, yeah, just all kinds of shit. Like the Wii U had some banger ass games. Just yeah, just but yeah,
in obscurity.
I love when somebody pointed out is like, dude, this feels like a Fisher Price toy. That's a really good way to describe it. But
Yeah. That's fantastic.
but it was 100% backwards compatible. So I was like, I need this. I need it. So
Mhm.
but yeah, if this is true, and Sony's coming out with a handheld to accompany the PS6, I wouldn't buy it until probably at least year 3 because that's just what I do, man. But we'll see how it does,
Yeah.
man. That's interesting. Very interesting.
The only thing that would draw me into getting this would, again, I'm gonna repeat myself. I just need to see that it has games for the
Yeah.
long term. I need something there. If not every month, maybe every quarter, you know, something to hold me down.
Yeah. Better output than Sony's first party has been doing because they've been.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the last Sony first party game before Ghost of Yotei? I don't even fucking remember at this point. What was their last first party game?
Rebirth?
I'd hate to think that there was nothing between Rebirth and this.
And
There had
Ghost
to
of
be
Yotei. I
something.
actually
But
have
yeah,
no fucking idea. I have no idea.
right, right. And
I want to
that's
say it's Rebirth. I think that's the thing. That's the only thing that comes to my mind.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up
Death
later.
Stranding too?
Death Stranding, yeah, Death Stranding.
Yeah,
Good catch. Okay, so,
Death Stranding too. I would say, yeah.
but I mean that was it's a second party game.
Would you consider that not a AAA?
Oh no, I mean it was a second party game. It's not because Kojima's
Oh, like their main.
yeah they're not
Mm,
owned by, but I think Sony did publish the game for them. I think
I get what you mean. Yeah,
so it's
but that's not
so it's
like their main.
exclusive, but yeah, Kojima's not owned by anybody. God damn it. He's a free man.
He's a free man. He has free will. Oh,
That's
look,
right.
yeah, he's got a lot of free will.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dude's crazy.
hmm Yeah. Anyways, I got nothing more on this. Just it's an interesting little rumor here or leak. Yeah, apparently just leaked documents.
It's a
So
leak.
it's probably real. Keep an eye out for it. We'll probably hear a lot more about it in the coming year, maybe
Maybe in
year or two.
2026. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
yeah.
Anyways.
I've heard rumors of it not even being a thing up until 2027 or 2028. So we're still like pretty far out there, you know.
Okay. Okay. We'll
But
probably
they're working on it in the background.
cool. Cool. Yeah,
For sure.
maybe they'll do more than just release a Switch wannabe with a PlayStation logo on it, you know? Cuz
Mhm.
cuz like I said, Nintendo's going to be, on to the next thing. They're already trying to figure out what we want that we don't know what we want. That
That
we
we
don't
don't
know
know
we
we
don't.
want.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
they're already doing that. You know they are. That's what
Yeah. They've been
that's where
working
they
on
want.
that shit for the last 8 years.
Yeah. All right, brother. What do we got next?
Let's get
Rumor.
to this rumor.
Mhm.
While there's no official word for Nintendo or from Nintendo yet, multiple prominent leakers like Nate the Hate and Switchforce are pointing to a new Nintendo Direct happening this month, possibly around the 11th or 12th. And the timing would coincide with the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. September 13th, and it would be the first major general direct since the launch of the Switch 2. Um, I hope. I hope we get a Nintendo Direct soon.
Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it has to
40th
be. I mean,
anniversary.
I feel like that's a pretty safe rumor to suggest to the world that like, hey, yeah, they're gonna do something on the 11th or the 12th, and yeah, I
I love
mean,
that Nintendo kind of just shadow drops them the day before,
yeah,
usually, or
yeah,
like maybe a couple days, like 2 days beforehand. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna have a direct here on Wednesday," and they're dropping that information on Monday.
yeah. I mean,
Ends up,
I hope it would be on the 11th because that would be next Thursday,
oh,
and if it's a good direct, maybe we'll do a discussed mandatory
mandatory.
crunch. Yes, sir.
What?
But yeah,
Hold on, I gotta fact check myself here real quick.
go ahead. I want more Switch 1 games because I'm a scrub and I don't have Switch 2. Give me more Switch 1 games.
Okay. What I'm going to say is, and this is true because I just fact checked myself. We don't have an official release date for Metroid Prime 4,
Mm-hmm.
but they're saying they want to release it before the end of 2025. So
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be, it has to be within this direct, I think, a release date. I'm looking at October. I'm hoping for October because,
That would be cool if they added that. I'm thinking
mm,
that if they're gonna do a direct that's this close to the 40th anniversary of Mario, I was thinking that the whole thing would just kind of
revolve around
revolve around
Mario.
that.
Yeah.
But I guess it would make more sense to where they just do a big direct and a nice little sequence, and they're like, "Hey, and by the way, to celebrate Super Mario's 40th anniversary, we're gonna
Mhm.
and then but hey, one more thing, you know, Metroid."
Or they could always split it into two different presentations as well.
They'll probably combine it all into one. You know how Nintendo is. Probably do like maybe a 5 minute segment on Mario's 40th anniversary, name a couple of things, and then move on to something else. You know,
Move on to
just
other
kind of
games
gloss
and
over it.
shit. Does Nintendo
Yeah.
have like a big game release coming in September
I
that we know of?
don't think
I feel like I
so.
should know. But Metroid Prime 4 is a big one. That's an
Yeah, it's a
October
big
ad.
one.
So that needs to come out
Well, they're running out of time to give us
to
that
announce
date.
it.
Yeah, if
It
it's
has to
coming
be
out
this
before the end
direct.
of the year, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah. It has to be on this direct.
I'd like to see it.
They're
I'd
running
like
out
to
of
see it.
time.
Hmm.
And if they
But
have their I was gonna say if they have their directs like every quarter of the
mhm.
year, I think that's usually the time frame. Or they, I don't know if they just do it whenever the hell they want, but it seems like to me that they do it every quarter. It's got to be on this one then.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for that. I'll definitely be watching it if it turns out to be true.
Mm.
If it is going to be on the 11th, we'll probably hear about. They'll probably announce it on the 10th. You know how they are.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, the day before.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then they could also pull the same kind of thing that Team Cherry did with when they announced the release date for Silksong. It was only like a week or two out when they announced it.
Mm.
So they could do the same kind of thing for Metroid. They can be like, hey, month from now you'll have it. Shut up.
Yes,
You know? It's
please.
like,
I know I
now
keep
shut
talking.
up.
I'm like obsessing over it, but that's a game I've been waiting for so long.
Oh no, please don't take that. I was telling you to shut up. I was just like Nintendo saying, "All right, people, there's your date. Get it in a month. Now shut up."
Yeah, man.
They're like
Nintendo
Oscar
Directs are
Warrior
always
especially.
they're so exciting. Yeah, right. They mentioned me by name. They dox me on the Nintendo Direct. Dude, I'm
Oscar Warrior.
obsessed with dox.
Yeah, dude. Just
I'm
like I think you've mentioned doxing more than you've mentioned Xenoblade Chronicles at this point.
oh damn. Oh, I haven't done that in a while, huh?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh, thank you. Xenoblade Chronicles 4.
What have I done? What have I done?
Nintendo Direct. Oh man, if we get to see like a title from Monolith Soft, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
How do I cut off his mic?
Maybe Xenogears or Xenosaga or remaster.
Perchance.
Oh, you're getting my nips hard, bro.
You're doing that
What
to
have you done?
yourself.
What
Let
have you done to me?
Let's move on to the community corner. No.
I just start atomizing.
Mr. Stark, I
Just
don't feel so good. Just
totally, dude. We've been watching we started with Iron Man. No, actually, we started with the Sony
Spider-Man's.
Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went to Iron Man after Andrew Garfield's like his two movies. We went to Iron Man, and we've been watching like we're trying to watch all the MCU universe in sequence.
All the way up to and including Infinity War and what was it?
And
Endgame,
Endgame.
right? That's
Yeah,
that. That's where I stopped.
up to the latest thing now, which I think is Thunderbolts.
I don't know, man. After Endgame, I was just like, that's a good spot to stop. I'm done. I'll watch
Yeah,
Spider-Man,
and
but that's it.
yeah, and that's kind of where I stopped too. I stopped after Endgame. I really like the old movies, so we're rewatching them from the beginning.
Yeah, after Endgame, they started doing a lot of TV shows, and just everything is still kind of interconnected. So there's just way too much to keep
It's
track
way
of.
too much
So I
content.
was like,
Yeah,
nah, I'm good, man.
yeah. No, but we're trying to breeze through all that crap. We're gonna do the movies and the shows.
Well, shit, you'll probably have a good time, man. It's a lot. That'll keep you busy for a hot minute.
Yeah, it's a lot of content. But yeah, I forgot how memeable the first movie.
Oh yeah.
Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. I
Yeah,
love that.
that movie was really good. Yeah, even
I
for
forgot
its
how good
time.
it
I
was.
was gonna say for its time, but yeah, I'm sure it holds up. But yeah,
All right. Community corner. Sorry, I went on a tangent there.
no, you're good. You're good, Mr. Stark. That was my fault. That was 100% my fault. All
Jarvis,
right.
unshit my pants.
Oh God. All right. So this, well, actually, we asked it last week, and we made a little clip and we put it on TikTok for
Hi.
this question. If you could bring any item from any video game or anime into the real world, which one would it be? Our buddy Rizzy Roach, he said, Watch Dogs. I wish I could hack people. I love it. What do you mean just straight up Watch Dogs? What item from
Yeah.
Watch Dogs are you he's just talking about he just wants to hack people for whatever.
Uh,
What is he going to do with them? What are you going to do with
simple.
them, Rizzy?
He's a simple man. We're
Yeah,
gonna
but like,
put
he needs to
we're
tell us,
gonna
what are
put
you going to do with these hacked people? What are you going to do with them?
we're gonna put Ray on a list. He's on a watch list now.
uh, then Suga said, the Mario 3 flute. Let me skip around worlds and shit.
That's actually that's a good one.
I mean, yes, but I would say use it cautiously, very cautiously, Suga, because if
You only get one use.
you're specifying worlds. But yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, you only get it one use, and then so he's specifying worlds, not just parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I do remember this correctly because I played the absolute fuck out of this game. But whenever you blow the flute, it takes you to an area where you can choose one of three places to visit. So it gives you the options. But okay, let's say he wants to go to a world he's never heard of before, some random world out there, and as soon as he walks through the door and opens it or whatever into the portal that takes him to this other world, no oxygen, dead.
Dead. Yeah, it just takes you to like Jupiter and you get shredded.
Exactly.
Into the high winds.
You just get sucked. Just way too fucking. It's too dense or whatever the fuck. The gravity is too extreme and you just collapse into yourself. Use it with caution, Sugar.
I think in the context like he wants to use it in is he just wants to travel to different countries.
Yeah, he's big on traveling. Yeah, so
Travel the world, yeah.
yeah, I could see that being a great item for him. And we got a
Good
lot
response
of
though.
yeah, I like it. We got a lot of responses from TikTok as well. So Mikey Mike 531 said, "Got to be a fruit from One Piece." And you, being our resident One Piece fan here, you got to tell me what the fuck he's talking about. What's so special about these One Piece fruits?
So the devil fruits in One Piece essentially give you like special powers, and there's different classifications of devil fruit. There's three specific categories. You've got your Logias, your Paramecias, and your Zoans. and each one kind of coincides to like what type of fruit it is. Logias being like matter and energy, so like being able to control light, being an ice man, being a lava man, mud man. Paramecias are really obscure fucking things. Oh god, what would be an example of a paramecia? And one of the Buggy the clown. He has a really obscure power where like he can't get cut, and if he does get cut, his body just separates. So like he's just uncuttable, but that's like a power system within that world. You know, like there's
Okay.
swordsmen. So if Buggy fights any swordsman, he just immediately because he can't be cut by them.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like really weird, obscure shit like that. Those are paramecias. And then your Zoan type fruits are you can transform into types of animals. So like if you eat the giraffe fruit, you can turn into a giraffe.
Giraffe fruit.
But it doesn't stop there because you can kind of transform hybrid. There's like different forms. Like you can either go full giraffe, like half man, half giraffe, and like really weird like in between. And then like yeah, it's a really complex like power system.
Well,
But
you need to write us back, Mikey Mike 531, and tell us exactly which fruit
which
you want to.
which one specifically?
Yeah, because now I'm just gonna assume you want to be a fucking giraffe. So until
A
you tell me
giraffe,
otherwise.
a cat, a
Yeah.
type of dog.
Then
Oh,
Dante, what's up? Go ahead.
sorry.
Go
Oh
ahead.
man, you shouldn't have got me on the One Piece thing because I could go for.
Thanks, Mikey
I
Mike.
forgot. I forgot to mention also the Zoan abilities. There's also mythological type of those. So like, I'll give an example. One guy ate a devil fruit that literally turns him into a golden Buddha.
Did you say a golden Buddha? Your audio keeps chopping out.
Yeah, a golden Buddha.
Okay.
So like he has like Buddha powers. Like if he does like the hand thing, he sends like a shockwave. I guess
I did.
that's really powerful. It's
I didn't
really
know the
fucking
Buddha could
weird.
do that. I thought the Buddha
Yeah,
was just one with everything, right?
I didn't know either, but apparently he can.
Okay.
But yeah, at the downside, every devil fruit at the downside, you can't swim. If you touch water, you go like you just go numb.
Interesting. Every single one of them. Water is
Every
bad.
single one of them. Water is bad. You can't touch water or you turn into a stone. Well, you don't literally turn into a stone, but like you can't like something
It
about the
locks
water
you
like
up.
yeah, it saps the energy away from you. You can't do anything.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I'm assuming that there's no one piece fruit that'll turn you into a fish. Think about that
No,
for
I
a
don't
minute.
think so.
Okay.
No, no. I don't think so. Not yet. Not that
Yeah.
not that we've seen.
I had no idea what Dante here was talking about when he said Omnitrix. Didn't
Oh, dude.
specify what it was.
You ever
That's
see you ever see Ben 10?
right. I had to look it up. It's from Ben 10. I don't know what it
Yeah.
does though. Do you know what it does?
That shit is goated. The Omnitrix is the most powerful device in the universe, bro. That shit allows you to change your DNA into any alien.
Into any alien?
Into any alien. You could literally become God with the Omnitrix.
Okay. Okay.
Dude,
Shit.
you gotta get on that shit. The Omnitrix. Ooh, that was a good response.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good one, Dante. We dig that. And then James Mason said the Dragon Balls. I'm wishing to be a Super Saiyan and heading to DC.
Fuck yeah.
Let's get
Love that shit.
political. Let's get political here.
Let's get political in this
Just
in
gonna
this
come
bitch.
Kamehameha the whole fucking the Oval Office.
The whole verse, yeah.
All right. Then Kirasaki's. I don't know. Says Death Note smiley face.
Smiley
Everybody
face.
everybody knows what the Death Note is. So yeah.
Yeah. Kira's sakes, you're getting put on a watch list as well.
That's right. You don't need to tell us whose name would be first in there. We already know. We already know.
We already know.
And then Space Frog here said, small-minded individuals. I'd bring the capsule core technology.
Uh,
Condescending head bob. Small-minded individuals. I love that. That's
Dude,
from
actually,
Dragon Ball Z too, isn't it? The Capsule Core
that's
stuff.
another Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's when like they can take any object, whether it's like a fucking skyscraper, and just kind of put it in a little capsule,
Shrink it
right? And you can
down
just
into
kind
the
of like,
little pill. Yeah.
okay, and you can
And then
just
you
kind of
click
like,
it. Yeah. You throw it, and then pew, just poofs into existence.
yeah, yeah, I
It'd be
can see
really
that being
handy.
cool. Well, we really appreciate all that feedback, man. Yeah, anytime you guys want to chat with us, man, fucking do it, man. Let
Send
us
it
know.
to us. Yeah,
Yeah,
these are all great responses, especially
yeah, I
the
love it.
Omnitrix. I forgot about that completely.
Well, what about you? What would you pick? It's
I'm
your turn,
sticking with
dude.
the same response from last week, bro. I would want the hyperbolic time chamber. I know it's not like an object.
No, it's a thing. It
It,
works.
it yeah, it's a thing from Dragon Ball Z, but I would love to have that, especially if like I'm sure you still age within the hyperbolic time chamber. I don't know if the to my knowledge, I'm not sure if you do age or not. But
Mm.
if you could like omit the aging part from it, like you stay the same age from the time you enter it to the time you leave, that
Mm-hmm.
would be a game changer. Because then that would give me like literally an infinite amount of time to learn any skill that I want.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool. But yeah, your argument that it's not really a thing, it's more of a thing than Rizzy Roach's response, watchdogs.
Watchdog.
We love you, Ray. You're awesome.
Yeah, funny guy.
Such a funny guy. Love that guy. But yeah, hyperbolic time chamber. That'd be fucking awesome. That'd be fucking
Yeah,
awesome. But I
I
I
fuck
I,
with that.
I think there's only one real answer here. One real answer. I got you. Check this out. The Ocarina of Time. Right? Like maybe it's the ultimate fantasy for people once you reach a certain age, but it's a
Mm.
very enticing thought to go back to childhood with all of your current knowledge. You know?
Oh, that that would be cool,
Are you
actually.
like are you kidding? That's remember when we right before we started recording, I was telling you like, oh yeah, dude, that fucking question fucked me up because I started thinking I started getting really nostalgic and thinking about all these things like, damn, if I had the Ocarina of Time, I would go back to childhood. And then I was thinking about all these childhood memories that I had and how I would try to correct them and what I would
Mm.
do. And I'm just like, you can even, make yourself fucking wealthy. Just, real quick, Google what year Bitcoin was born. Boom, back to
Oh
childhood.
yeah,
Song of Time. Earn as
yeah.
much money as you can until Bitcoin's a thing and invest every fucking penny into it when it was just thousands
In its
upon thousands.
infancy.
Yeah, when it was worth
Yeah,
a fraction of a
pennies.
penny, boom, now
Yeah,
you're wealthy. Or
you're wealthy.
if you have regrets, you wish you could have played some situations out differently. Song of Time, back to childhood. I can think of so many things I would have done differently, man. I'm sure everyone could. But yeah, Ocarina of
That's a
Time,
great
baby.
point.
That's the answer
That's a
right
good
there.
point as well.
Fuck yeah. All right,
Stone of Time.
Ocarina of Time, baby. Don't get caught up in it like I did, man. I almost fucking like spiraled into a depression this
Create
week.
create a whole world from that shit, dude.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah,
Whole
just
story.
imagine going back to your childhood with everything that you know now. Like, you'd want to stop things from happening, but like knowing that if you stick your fingers into too many things, you can really fucking hurt
Yeah.
stuff. You know,
Mm.
like I need to. I don't know. I would. Uh,
Could
I'm
stop
gonna
that
fucking
embarrassing thing from happening.
that or like like this is the last time you're ever gonna see this person. And there's and you can't do anything about it, but you can make it better. You know.
And you can make it right.
Man, I did, dude, dead ass fucking almost spiraled into a depression this week because of that.
Thinking
Just
about the
thinking about it.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, dude, thank you. I love it, But yeah, try to dig myself out of this trench I dug over the week. It's
So
gotta go to
everybody
work
else.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We'll pull you back out.
Ugh, Christ. All right, folks, let's glitch the fuck out of here, buddy.
Let's glitch out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check us out on TikTok and Instagram at Glitch Entertainment. We're also on Spotify for your auditory pleasure. Please consider leaving us a good review. That would be the illest.
That would indubitably be ill.
Yeah, quite. Oh, excuse me.
Like, subscribe, bell icon, all that YouTube bullshit. Stay informed on glitchy ass content. Talk to us. Again, Any comments, questions, critiques, or suggestions are all very welcome. Until next time, keep gaming and glitching, folks. See ya.
Goodbye.